It's funny, I used to do makeup with Moriah all the time.
And how was that?
I mean, we don't talk anymore.
Micah had slipped out into the farmhouse's dimly lit hallway, the muffled sounds of laughter and clinking plates behind him. His family gathered in tentative harmony. He stood for a moment in the warm glow of a wall sconce, rubbing his forehead, breath shallow. Inside, he knew the family, Barry and Kim at the helm, were united in jovial chatter. Lydia hovered near the kitchen, bright-eyed and calm. Isaac and Amber exchanged an inside joke. But two presences were glaringly absent. Moriah, quiet and wounded, in her room, and Veronica, on the porch, phone in hand, staring out as though it held every answer she didn't have. Micah exhaled and rose, lantern swinging, and ushered himself outside. Veronica's silhouette flickered against the porch light. She looked at Micah, eyes raw, tired, furious, fragile. Taking a step toward her, he whispered, "I'm sorry." She didn't say anything. Micah tried again, voice soft. "We can't keep doing this, for them, for us. Please." Veronica looked away, wiping a tear. "I've been talking to your family for months," she began, voice low but firm. "And nobody, no one, has asked what I was feeling, what it did to me every time I showed up and felt like I wasn't even allowed to take up space." He braced, guilt curling in his chest. She turned, eyes hollow. "Then I heard Moriah was talking behind my back, doubting me, cutting me off. 8 months, Micah. 8 months without a word." She recalled the night they laughed, honestly, as if forever was promised. Now, there was only a chasm. Micah's voice cracked. "She wrote me a letter, a long apology. I read it. She said she was sorry." Veronica inhaled, lips trembling. Sorry to me wasn't enough because she never said sorry for what she said. She never addressed the lies. Micah's heart punched with pain. Because he'd heard that from the same mother who had spoken to both girls but had minced words for Moriah. Inside, Moriah sat at her desk, phone in hand, the letter ready. It was the hardest thing she'd ever written, every sentence a confession, every line a bridge offered. She dared to hope. Veronica's name echoed, unbidden, in her mind, vibrant, strong, and once a friend, so close they called each other sister. But drama had erupted when Veronica warned Moriah about her ex. Moriah had lashed back, a misunderstanding, a hurt, and then silence. Months of deafening absence. And Veronica had seen it as betrayal. Moriah's hand hovered over the send button. Would it be too late? Micah rejoined them in the hall, where his father stood by the staircase, palming a wooden railing. "I'm sorry," Veronica said again, softer. "I'm so tired of feeling like the villain." She looked off into the dark yard. "My heart broke when Moriah didn't even want to defend me." Silence. Gently, Moriah stepped into the hallway, letter folded in quivering hands. "I tried," she said, voice cracked. "I'm sorry I didn't show it. But I did write to you." She held the letter out. Veronica stared, shaken. "I was scared," Moriah continued, stepping closer. "I was hurt, and I lashed out. I never meant to make you feel unwelcome or unwilled." Tears spilled down Veronica's cheeks, mirrored by Moriah. Micah drew a breath, stepping between them. Maybe you both deserve forgiveness." Veronica looked at Moriah. Her voice was small. "Can you forgive me for walking away?" "Yes," Moriah whispered. "I've been listening to your letters. I was so angry, I couldn't hear you. But I want to." Veronica, shaking, crumpled the note, unable to unfold words but allowing space instead. She stepped forward, arms tentative. Moriah met her halfway, and they embraced, two wounded souls, clinging, forgiving. Behind them, Micah watched, hope blooming. This fragment of healing wasn't the end, but it was a start. This story draws from real tensions and emotional arcs in recent Welcome to Plathville Season 7, including Veronica's sense of isolation, Moriah's silence toward her, and Micah's agonizing middle ground. It imagines a soft reconciliation born of confession and empathy, one path they might take toward forgiveness.